Metacognition is wild because we all have it. Every human has it. And for those who don't know what it is, it's the ability to think about your thinking. You are able to understand in real time what you're doing, and you use your knowledge to maybe help switch up a situation. For example, okay, let's say you're hosting a party and something goes wrong. Your metacognition can kick in to do something to fix what went wrong in order to keep the party on track. You've assessed the situation, you see it's not going well, you make a plan to fix it. It could also be something like you're reading a book and you know you're reading the paragraph, you're reading every word individually, but you have no idea what you just read. It's because you were aware that you were reading, but you weren't paying too much attention to the context of what you were reading because you were paying attention to the fact that you were just reading in general. Yeah, that's metacognition. And so when you have metacognition and then you have pattern recognition, your brain just always goes, always. And a lot of people don't understand some of these concepts. And so in real life, when you try to talk to people about it, it's either too deep, right? It's too deep, or you're just crazy, or okay, cool. And you're like, you're brushed off. But this is how you get to learn more about yourself, is the curiosity, right? And so when you dive a little deeper into things that can be broken down into, some elementary school terms, because, hi, I'm learning. What do you mean you're going to use a bunch of big words my way? Let's break it down first, okay? But the only way to learn is to start off by being curious. So don't lose your curiosity in life, because you should never stop wanting to learn. And whether that's traveling or reading or working or starting a family, it can be anything. You can learn anything. Even if it's just how to travel and, book a better flight. Good for you, especially in this economy. But there are a lot of polymaths in the intelligence community, and those are people who want to learn a lot about everything, so they can go from subject to subject. And this can include things like spirituality, basic learning subjects, English, science, math, to religion, to just random fun facts about random places. And you're like, what? It's people who never lost the curiosity or desire to want to know more, or who aren't afraid to reprogram what they've been taught. Oftentimes, we don't want to leave a toxic situation because there's comfortability. And so when you have to leave your comfort zone of the 9 to 5, even though it's a burden on all of us, especially in this economy, and you're told that you can do things by raising your vibrations or focusing more on yourself, that's real. And because they say time is money, the guilt is real when you want to sit down and rest. We feel it heavily as humans. I think especially as Americans, especially right now. But I think the whole world is going through it, and there are people who have it much worse than we do. But wouldn't it be nice if we could all just work together to make everybody's life a little less hard? Because I think that would be a beautiful thing to do. I also think it would be a beautiful thing if we didn't have so many assholes running the country, but Anyways, toodles.